Hi, Gemini. This is Amani, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading from March 20th to March 26th, 2017. I am using the tarot of the Orishas. Okay? Here, the spread that I'm using is called the Crux Ansata spread. I shuffle the cards 10 times. By reducing 10, we get 1, and 1 is the beginning, the starting point without which there would be nothing. This is why this number is related to God, the beginning and the first cause. The cross represents life. This life survives on other planes until the time comes to reincarnate, okay? All right, Gemini, let's begin with your reading. So, for your starting point, what you have here, you have the Two of Fire. All right, there could be patience needed with a fire sign in your life. I feel like they have not been having a lot of time for you, is what it feels like, okay? With this, I feel like there's some kind of determination to get this person back if this is a relationship. They are very determined. You're very determined to get them back. Okay, is what I feel like. You could have lost them to someone else. All right, in terms of a cheating, if this is like a cheating situation, they could have been into someone else, and you're trying to get their attention back, focus on you. I feel like with this person, though, you're worried about them not changing, is what it feels like. Okay, so that's causing you a little bit of impatience. All right. So you could actually have fire in your chart. So I feel like because it feels heavy to me. So there's a need to travel as well, possibly with this person. Uh, they could be a fire sign, like I said. They don't have to be, but they could, if this is not a travel, there's a travel with some kind of burden attached to it, is what this feels like to me. All right, so you could be visiting someone, and you're worried about what to expect, is what I feel like. And I feel they don't know what to say to you. That's the kind of feeling that I feel like. I feel like they could have done something, or you did something to them, and I feel like they're regretting it or you're regretting it, whatever the outcome was. And there's this need to, I feel like, make amends with this person in your life. Okay, that's for your starting energy. In your second position, you have what you're waiting on. You have the Two of Air here. You're waiting for an apology. You're waiting for an apology from a person. All right, it could be from an air sign, but this is your energy, so you are willing to wait, is what I feel like. Okay, because I I feel like you're a little bit stuck in terms of understanding your destiny, especially in terms of the people that come into your life, not your work. All right, more the people that come into your life. Like, is this person supposed to be here or not? All right, am I supposed to be with them or not? Like, that's the kind of feeling. I feel like you're a little blocked in that case. Okay, just not knowing who you're supposed to be with. You don't understand what God is trying to tell you in terms of the people that you're meeting, in terms of people that you actually even decide to take a further relationship with. All right, and it could even be someone who's completely different from you in looks and everything. All right, and I feel like you're a bit confused. All right, in terms of what they want. Also, I feel like they're like beating around the bush with their feelings about you. All right, and you want them to just open up. You're trying to, I feel like you are trying to do things to get their attention. No, you're just choosing not to see it. Okay. In the third position, you have your present. You're working very hard here with the Eight of Earth. You could be working hard to make amends with an Earth sign. Okay, but like again, it doesn't have to be. Or you're working hard to do at the kind of work that you do. You could even be working hard to make someone jealous. All right, you could be working hard to make an earth sign jealous, etc. All right, but I feel like this person already knows what you're doing. All right, there's not much to be hidden if you are trying to do that. All right, so it's all about, I feel like you're also trying to get in contact with what you're trying to get in contact with someone who you feel has done you wrong in some way, or you feel like you did them wrong, and you're regretting not having had spend the time having not having had spend the time enough with them. All right, they could have went away, and you feel bad for what you've done to them or something. Okay, but there's that element of working hard to possibly get them back. All right, because you love them, you really love them, is what I feel like. Okay, in your fourth position in your future, you have the moon, lonely moon. All right, you could be alone in your thoughts. Okay, this is things coming to the surface for you. All right, especially if you're thinking a lot. I feel like with the moon though, you're not knowing. I feel like if you are trying your best to move into the future with someone, you're not knowing if they're how long they're going to stay with you. You're not knowing if they're going to want to marry you or not. You know, those are the kind of feelings that I get off of that card for you. Okay, so you're not sure. I feel like because you're so worried about the kind of relationships that you had in the past, you're worried about, okay, is this person going to be the same way? All right. Somebody could actually be even evaluating you, but I feel more so you're in your mind a lot about evaluating someone in your life. Okay. Even you're taking one situation that they've done and you're using it as their overall behavior towards you, period. But they're not really like that, is what I feel like. Okay, so if they did one thing, they could have done just one thing to get your attention, but you're thinking that their whole character is like that, and that's not true. They're really a sweet, honest person, very loving as well. Okay, that's your future. So it's all about, I feel like healing is also taking place because I look at the card and there's a sword going through the heart and going through a heart here. Okay, so there was some type of painful situation that you had to heal from, and you could be healing with someone. All right. In your fifth position, you have your instincts. You have the Ace of Earth here. The Ace of Earth is like new financial beginnings for you, new jobs. All right. New. I don't feel like new jobs mostly in terms of a totally different career. I feel like you're doing something that you're getting extensions for. All right. So it could be doing like spiritual work, and you're getting like you're connecting to different people to add on to what you already have. So congratulations to that. And you're even when it comes to using your instincts, you're understanding that if I put, for example, you're putting yourself in a situation, you know what kind of benefit you're going to get from it is what it feels like to me. Okay, so you, for example, if I place myself in a situation where I'm going to meet a producer or I'm going to meet someone who is going to jump on board with me in terms of like, you know, video work, maybe I can get someone to do video work. Like that's the kind of thing that I feel offer that card for you. Okay, learning how to network feels networky to me. Okay, in your sixth position, you have your accomplishments. You have the Seven of Fire here. Immediately, I feel like getting rid of toxicity, okay? Moving away from toxic relationships in your life and healing. Like I said, with the moon in the future, you are doing healing, okay? What you want, I feel like it's so hard for you to get. You feel like it's out of reach right now. You feel like it's far away from you. All right, but it's not. It's right there. You just have to know how to talk to it. You just have to know how to nurture it the right way. Okay, like feel it the right way. Okay. This is also, like I said, it's following your intuition. All right, is it right for me to travel at this point in time in this year? All right, I don't want to, it's like I don't want to run away from my problems. Okay, so I feel that kind of energy from you. All right, you're running away to get away from anguish, or you're running away to get away from sadness, but running is not going to solve anything. Okay, if you want to travel, yeah, but don't run. All right, don't run because people are going to notice that you're running. Okay, and then they're going to try to put a barricade around you to stop you from running. All right, is what I feel like. All right, because this person does have a shield here trying to fight off a dragon, blowing flame. You could be dealing with people that's spewing at you. They could be yelling at you, "Don't go, don't go." You're like, I can't do this anymore. I have to move on. Okay. In your seventh position, you have your spiritual self. You have Oshumar, which is destiny. All right. So your destiny is to be a spiritual healer if you are one. Your destiny is to travel. I see traveling as a spiritual experience, even like a spiritual retreat. Okay, that's what it feels like. I feel like some of you have done stuff like that. Okay, or you're wanting to take someone on a spiritual retreat also. All right, I feel like a Virgo. You're attached to a Virgo that is possibly wants to do something like that with you, and I feel like that Virgo is also very spiritual in themselves. All right, they could be a mystic. All right, they could be into the metaphysical world as well. If that's going to be business, this is like your business partner, okay? So they're doing a great job in terms of working with you, all right? I don't feel like they're going to leave you immediately. I feel like they may get tired of what they're working on with you, though. They may want to do something new, all right? But I feel like this is the kind of person that you're dealing with that you have to try very hard to keep them engaged. All right. If not a person, you're trying to keep yourself engaged to stop your mind from wandering. All right. In your eighth position, you have your mentality. You have Zapana Shapana. I like saying that. That's all about retro intros. What's the word? Retrospect, like thinking within, thinking, reevaluating your life. All right, is what I think when I look at that card. I feel like you're hiding who you are with that card, or too, because the person is completely covered in brush. Okay, so I feel like you are hiding yourself from people, your true self, even your name, even. Because a lot of times we do these, like, some people do jobs, and, like, I am victim of that as well, where they don't show their real name, for whatever identity uh, purposes, or, to hide their identity. All right, but it's good to have people that know who you really are. Okay, you could actually be thinking that maybe a Virgo is hiding who they are from you. Okay, maybe they're not telling the truth about their background, and there's a need to possibly even do some research on them. Maybe you're doing background checks on a business partner, is what it sounds like to me. All right, because they probably did some shit that was a little out there, and you were probably involved with it, and you're like, I don't want to get my ass caught. So what is this person doing? There's a need to rethink a choice that you made in terms of a business partner, and look more into their back history. All right. If not a business partner, you're looking into somebody's back history really deeply. You want to learn more about someone in your life. You want to know why they act the way they do. Maybe they've just been through a lot of pain, and it's just really about being empathetic about it. Learning to be more empathetic about that person's life is what it feels like to me, or even about your own. All right. In your ninth position, you have what's changing. A message from water. All right, message from water could literally be a message from a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This person could be telling you that they're pregnant, or they're expecting. All right, but it doesn't have to be that. And I feel like it is a very strong card. They could be emotionally coming towards you with a pregnancy secret. They could be finding out that they're pregnant and they don't know how to tell you. All right, but with this, I feel like they've had some kind of inkling though that they were possibly pregnant. They just did what they just weren't sure, like, if it was true or not, because they didn't think that it was possible. I guess how they got pregnant, or how you impregnated them, or if this is you're not understanding how you got pregnant. It's kind of like a surprise situation. But if it's going to be a change card, your thought process is immediately changing. All right, I'm surprised Equal was not attached to this. Equal is like the death card. Those two hand in hand here would be major life transportation. Maybe transportation is, maybe you're getting a new car or something. Transformation. All right, maybe you're learning how to drive for the first time or something, because I look at that and I see it's horses. All right, she's not dragging herself along. She's got horses that are helping her. All right, so I'm feeling like out of some kind of truth, you're knowing what direction to go in now. It's like having better clarity. Like, you know what to do now. Okay, after finding out about something. All right. In your 10th position, you have the 10 of Earth. Great card to have in your resolution. All right. This is like financial stability here. A lot of wealth. You're very wealthy. You have a lot of money. You have money to possibly end somebody else's marriage if you need to pay for a divorce. All right. If you need to pay for your own divorce, you do have money for both situations, actually. All right. If not a divorce, you do have money to get a new house, etc. Okay. You do have the funds to possibly move into the house that you've been, having your eyes on for so long. All right, but I feel like with this situation, you want to surprise someone. You want to make them happy. They could have had a background that was a bit rough, and you want to give them your all, is what I feel like. Okay. If not that, you just want to start new, but I feel like you're wanting to start new somewhere else. Okay. All right, then, Gemini, that concludes your reading. I hope that you enjoyed it. Most of all, I hope that it was beneficial to you. Okay, that's always my main goal. What was I saying? And Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. If you would like a personal private reading with me, please contact me via email. I would appreciate your feedback and everything. Let me know how this goes for you. All right. Okay. Take care, Gemini. Bye.